Now, Beelzebub content while also teaching you what to do in Raid. Oh yes, this one gets a special headline because I used to live and breathe this content. I do this content like it's a fucking sport. You probably saw me in Network Check in the past, constantly getting people to join my raids because I used to run the absolute living shit out of this fucking raid. Well, it used to be a raid. Now, let me calm down a bit because at times I get hyped when talking about this content. Okay, let's begin. Now, this content is located in Fantasy World Dream Theater Reverse. That means that your ass is gonna have to complete the Dream Theater quest and the fucking trigger quest for Hunter's Night in order to have access to this place. That also means that your ass is gonna have to complete the fucking quest in Fantasy World Dream Theater Reverse itself in order to gain access to the content. Yes, you're gonna have to do the quest. You see where I'm standing in there? In that picture? Yeah, and I'm actually about to go there too. I will show you. I will walk you to there. I literally just got done with my period video. You see this mad mixer? This mad mixer on the ground. You won't see it. You won't see it unless you do the quest. This specific mad mixer right here. In the middle. In the middle of the portal. In the middle of this one. This one is not the roast content. This one is not the roast content. This is the roast content. You will be having to do the quests that are over here. Where it says under the tab Fire King Body. You'll be having to do these quests in order to unlock the matter mixer that is right here. That's in the front of the stage. That's the matter mixer in the middle. You'll be finishing all the quests for the left side on the stage before you'll be able to access the matter mixer in the middle. You see the right side of the stage? That's the raid matter mixer. You'll be getting your rewards from Asmo Raid here. Now to teach you about raids so that you will know what to do in advance. Now, the NPCs for Asmo and Next Raid whenever it comes. Yes. So basically, what I say here is you see two mad mixers on the stage. The one on the left is what you'll be. The one on the left, right here, is where you'll be completing your quest in order to unlock the raid or content that's in here, and the raids that are over here. This raid right here used to be this content right here, the roads content, used to be a raid that you had to do on Monday, Tuesdays through Sundays. It's no longer a raid anymore. Now you can only use this for Asmo Raid at the moment. At the moment, Mech Raid didn't release, but you will also be using this raid NPC for Asmodeus Raid and Mech Raid or Baldy Raid. But if you're trying to do the roast content will be on the floor in front of the stage in the middle. You'll be doing the quest on the side to unlock this raid and this content. So you'll be doing the side quests. You'll be doing quests to unlock version 1, version 2 of Asmodeus, and this one. So this one is the key to unlocking 1, and I am lagging, So this one right here is the key to unlocking 1 and 2. So the order of the raids that you have to go in, it will be Roach Raid 2, because you'll have a quest to do Roach Raid number 2, which will be the erosion one. They will have you do this in order to complete the quest for Roach Raid. Then after that, you'll be doing quests for Asmodeus Raid, which will start you from Hunter's Night and eventually get you to unlock 1 and 2. Now that you have some extra context, let's continue. Now to teach you about raids so you'll know what to do at events. Now the NPCs for Asmo Raid and Max Raid, whenever that comes. Below is how you'll make a room for raid and find raid rooms. Now let me quickly tell y'all what to do in raids. This is a 12-man raid room. This is going to be for Asmodeus and Mech Raid. You make a room and you enter it. AKA... create group, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And you start investigating. You enter it, aka you start investigating. You start the investigation. We'll use those old pictures as an example. It will be the same in Asmo and Mech Raid. Now you have 3 parts. You have to complete all 3 parts in order to unlock the core and fight the core boss. Yes, you're going to clap 3 whole ass parts in order to fight the raid boss, aka the core boss. They will be located in the core, which is in the middle, much like the screenshot. Yep, all 3 of these parts. Each team will be doing each part in order to unlock the core. For more context, so Team 1, Squad 1, Squad 2, Squad 3. Notice how each row has 4 slots. So you have 3 teams. You have 3 teams that will consist of a maximum 4 people. You start the raid. Each of the teams will be assigned a place to go. You go to your part and you destroy that part. You wait for the other teams to destroy that part. Now, after each of your team destroy their part, the core boss will unlock. If all 3 parts are destroyed, the core boss will unlock. Each team will be doing each part in order to unlock the core. See the core unlocked. Just in case you can't see it, so you can see it a little better. That's how it will look like. Yes, that's how it will look like when you destroy all 3 parts. So Team 1 will be destroying this one, Team 2 will be destroying this one, and Team 3 will be destroying this one. Or vice versa. Your team will be assigned a part to destroy. Once all 3 teams destroy their respective part, the core boss will unlock. Now you know. Yep, here in the core, we get to fight the annoying ass bosses. Salty ass raid bosses. Now, in an earlier screenshot, you probably noticed a bar and something about contribution points. If you clear a part, your bar goes up. If you clear a part, your bar goes up, giving you a chance to get better rewards once you clear the raid. Yes, I solo raids and carry for a living as well. If you want to do the entire raid alone and want to clear the investigation itself, you'll be clearing core 3 times, 1 for each team. All 3 teams can do core at the same time. If you're soloing and want to complete the raid, you clear core 3 times. If you're just there for the rewards, then after you clear once, step 1, Alt plus F4 to client. Run the game again and log back in after you Alt plus F4. Step 2, log back in like any person that has common sense. Log back in like any person that has common sense. Step 3, now when you log back in, you'll see this box pop up. This box will show up when you crash or DC an array or disconnect an array, or if you clear core once and Alt plus F4, like I've explained, and want to claim your reward. If you haven't cleared the core, then press yes. If you have, then press no and log back on the same character that you did raid with. Then, go back to the meta mixer in which you enter the raid. Now, when you first enter the meta mixer, you see where it's glowing yellow? It won't be glowing at first because you haven't done the raid yet. After you clear the raid, your reward will be available. Now click the reward. Click the reward that's available for whichever version you just cleared. Congrats, you just completed your first raid. Now, you want to get SSS because that's the best reward. I've also found out that there's a new feature called Composition Waiver. If you get a shit rank reward, you press Composition Waiver to reset your rank and try the raid again. Do this before the raid ends. Or if you're smart, do this after you fucked up in a raid or disconnected and can't get back in the previous raid you're in. Remember, raid rewards are important. Take them seriously. Now, if you want to run raids over and over for achievements, you can get good stuff from the achievements that will greatly help you out. So get in the habit of spamming 12-man raids. 4-man raids. But 12-man raids. Spamming the raids. There you go. Get into the habit of spamming the raids. If you've already cleared the raid once to claim rewards, you can still run the raid as the raid has unlimited entries until the raid closes for the day. Once the words raid investigation has ended up or pop up on your screen, that means the raid is closed until reset and you cannot enter the investigation until the raid investigation starts again after the sectors reset. You can only claim your rewards and gain contribution points for raid once per day. You can only claim your rewards once per day. Now back to Attack on Roaches. Here's version 1 and here's version 2. Now, something to mention here. This is limited, aka you can spam this shit all day. But there's one problem. You need tickets or passes in order to keep spamming the raid. Content. The pass is called Fly King's Wish. Now you have 3 ways of getting it. You can get it from here. You can get it from here. You can get it from here. You can get it from here, contribution shop. And you can also get it from the board, if there are any on the board. Yeah, there's some on the board. You can get it from the board as well. Now let's continue. Remember the Beelzebub accessories that I mentioned way back? You can drop them in both version 1 and 2. You can also drop them from Fly King's body, BB bosses on the left mission finder on the stage. Still do both versions though. You need those triggers. They will help you with your DPS as well as your drop rate if you get the blue triggers. Blue triggers, you may ask, once for screenshots, let's go down a bit. I didn't crop out the Beezlebub core mod for a reason. You get these from the left side of the stage. Yes, the Beezlebub bosses or BB bosses. You want to know the screenshot you saw earlier? It was an old picture of BB Ray, and I use it as an example to teach you what to do in 12-man raids. In the screenshot, it had the SS rewards, and you could claim if BB Ray was still a raid. The Holy Grails, yeah, these are what they're for. Now let me give you a picture of what the item looks like in case you're still confused, which I did. Yeah, those I use to craft triggers in case you need to craft more than one 3x3 trigger set and don't feel like spamming the content in the matter mixer. Again, do both versions so you can get enough materials to craft a 3x3 trigger set and then transcend it. You can keep resetting the bar located in both versions and farm for materials and transcend or craft your sub. Now, I'm going to pause right here and show you guys. So, basically, if you notice, these places have a bar and everything, right? Notice the bars. Let me do a quick version real quick. Hold on. Let me do a quick dungeon real quick. Hold on. Let me swatch my gear. Give me a second while it loads. Ooh. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be lagging a little bit because, got the thing up. Yeah, I'm gonna be lagging a little bit. My fault. I don't know why I walked in here with this, but okay. Oof. She was so salty that she killed me. Oh, right, I'm dead. Okay, that works. I apologize for the lag though. Okay, so yeah, when you try to reset it again after when it's on cooldown, it costs money. So be careful about that. Oh, nice. Pages. We'll get to that in a few. Nice. Yeah, you can also get transcendent dust here. Like I said, do the raids and you can get the transcendent dust from there too. These are stackable, by the way. Just in case I didn't know, these are stackable. So these are not stackable, but the talisman that I just used are stackable. Again, do both versions so you can get enough materials to craft a 3x3 trigger set and then transcend them. You can keep resetting the bar located in both versions to farm for materials and craft and transcend or craft your gear. If you're a mirror main, go for the yellow/orange trigger set. Thank me later. If you play other characters, go for the red 3x3 set. Again, thank me later. If you want better item drop rate, go for blue 3x3. It will help you out with grinding quests as well. Make sure that you don't die so that you won't lose your stacks. When you die, you lose your stacks. That's for BB Red. Also, I should warn you before you go. Yes, you have to transcend the triggers. Yep, during the gear explanation, I showed you a picture of my gear. Did you look at the triggers? Yeah, you have to transcend them. I had to transcend the yellow/orange triggers. Now remember when I kept telling you to run both versions? Let me tell you why. You run version 1 to craft the triggers and get your gear. You run version 2 to get the materials to transcend your gear, as well as get holy grails. Run version 2 also to transcend your core into 2x2 mod set. Oh, and don't worry, a screenshot of the materials that you will need to transcend the triggers will be posted below, so you can understand what in the hell I'm talking about. You'll get these materials or papers when you open the box that you claim for the reward list from BB version 2. Look at required material, basically. So, once again, please do both versions of the raid as they are both important and essential to crafting your triggers. And again, please get these triggers. They will save your ass in the long run. Take my word for it. Oh, and if you're in a rush to get your triggers, I got a place for you to go. Let me see if it's still there. It should be. It should be still there. But yes, this is for getting your gear. Run this one to get your gear. Yes, run this place to get your gear. And to get the triggers. Run this one to get the materials to transcend your gear and your triggers. Version 1 is all about obtaining the items. Version 2 is all about transcending your items. Good. It's still there. You can also use this to get extra materials to speed up the process of crafting your triggers. If you don't feel like spamming this. It's a mini raid. You can fight 1 of the 3 bosses randomly and then a core boss. Here is the SS, and that was for That was what you used to get for version 1. Alright, and with that we are done with votes content.